Color realism has a lot of things to do, and I bit off more than I can chew with all of this fur texture.
If I'm gonna go home today, at least I got to do a corgi.
This is the most important tattoo in my career.
2 hours left, everybody.
I'm a color tattooer, so I think I'll be safe in this challenge, but I don't know if I'm gonna excel in this challenge. My color portrait is difficult because the whole portrait reference is shadowed, and I have to adjust that contrast to make it seem right.
You ever done one of these?
I used to do color portraits. It's not something that I
awesome.
like to do, though. It's like,
Yeah.
it's too much pressure for me, honestly. I've never relaxed doing portraits. I don't know how the you can do it, man.
I'm never relaxed doing them either, dude.
Yeah.
So don't trip.
No way.
Yeah.
Never, bro.
Shut the up.
Never
You've
relaxed.
done a million of them. You still
But
not
still,
relaxed?
never relaxed.
Anthony, do you usually do color portraits?
No, this is the second one I've done. I intentionally avoid color portraits.
Why is that?
I am colorblind.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but don't worry. It looks great.
Colorblind on Color Realism Portrait Day.
There's no avoiding it. What am I gonna do? Ask
I
for a
know,
handicap?
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
It's not that I don't know colors. I know colors. I can read labels. I know primaries, secondaries. I know color theory. I understand that. Skin tones, warming colors, cooling colors down, different hues. I don't see that. This is gonna be challenging.
Well, I love your black and gray portraits. They're killer.
All right, dude.
Good luck.
All right, thank you guys.
What's up, Tony?
Just trying to do this damn portrait. I don't do color realism. I have one brown.
Tony, this isn't your first color portrait.
100%.
Bullshitter.
100%.
You look like you're on the right track.
Well, I appreciate that. This is his grandpa, you know, so I at least want to try to do it justice.
Okay, everybody. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Time's up. No more ink.
Oh, my God. Okay. That was exhausting.
That's so sick.
This was a tough one, man. We got it done.
Oh, dude, that's badass.
All right, my man, check that thing out.
I'm
Dude, my first color
excited.
portrait ever.
This is unreal, dude.
It's perfect. Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Today, you had to tattoo in one of the styles called by the Ink Masters. If you were able to beat or match the Ink Master, you are safe from elimination. Angel, Bob, Holly, you tattooed an illustrative style called by Anthony. Before we critique your work, let's check out Anthony's tattoo.
This illustration tells the entire story. That is a badass wolf coming in for vengeance, and he's coming in to reap.
I love the chunkiness of the chain. The way you blocked it out, I feel weight, and I love seeing that.
Love the gold, the way you work the gold all the way through. It's beautiful. It's a Reaper wolf. It's super cool. It's dope.
Thank you, guys.
Dope tat.
Thank you, brother.
Okay, artists, let's see how you did. Angel, how are you feeling about your tattoo? Do you feel like you beat Anthony?
If I may be so bold, yes.
Gotta be bold.
You picked my favorite subject matter. I love doing snakes. I love the head on this thing, super dynamic, but where you fall short, the belly plates always have to be facing the same way. And at some point or another, I had to figure out, like, so wait a minute, is it going back or is it going forward? The belly plate should be facing one way, but now they're facing the other way. So that, to me, is just an eyesore.
The question is, did Angel match the Ink Master?
I don't think you fully committed to telling a story. Unfortunately, in this one, I don't think you quite matched Anthony.
I don't think it's up to par with what Anthony did.
Yeah, Angel, I don't think you matched Anthony.
He's hard to beat.
All right, Angel, you did not match the Ink Master, and you are up for elimination. Holly,
I like the color choices. Flesh tone whipped out to the skin tone is nice. But I gotta be honest, man, the eyes look a little cross-eyed. One's looking kind of to the right and the other one's kind of looking straight.
I put a shadow on the top of each eye, and maybe I just did a little too much shadow on the inside corner of that eye.
If you turned her into a mushroom lady and you went all the way with it, and you used mushrooms to create the other things, you'll get away with more. Artistically, if you let yourself go and fly, that's when you start to stand out as an artist, because your ideas are dope.
Anthony's, it's such a solid design. I do not think you matched the master.
It's just bottom heavy, and that's where I think you failed.
I don't think Holly matched the master.
Holly, you did not match the Ink Master, and you are up for elimination. Bob.
This is a funky-ass tattoo, and it's really cool. The one thing that's always surprising is to see how you pack color and how solid it is and saturated.
It's refreshing. It feels like a new style. It feels like something different, and it feels like Bob.
Did Bob match the master?
Yes, Bob did match the master.
Man, I think you beat the master today.
Yeah, Bob. I think you beat him.
Congratulations, Bob. You matched an Ink Master, and you are safe from elimination.
Thank you.
Hey, okay. Congrats, man.
Artists, a spot in the top 4 is on the line, and we are blind critiquing. You have 12 hours, and your time starts now.
Let's get it.
Oh, shit.
12-hour tattoos? That is grueling, not only for the artist, but for the canvas.
12-hour sittings, that's like a young man's game. We'll be testing both of our metal today.
Whoever wins this 12-hour tattoo challenge gets their spot in the top 4, and man, that's total advantage. This is the best of the best.
There we go, girl. Now relax for me.
My 12-hour tattoo is neo-traditional, and I'm doing a wolf in sheep's clothing. But he's a werewolf, and he's also a ninja.
Don't burn yourself out in the first hour. I can feel you shaking.
I like to consider myself a little bit of a wolf in sheep's clothing. Like, I diffuse everybody with my jokes so they don't understand that I'm actually here to compete.
Top and bottom of this are gonna be the worst parts for you.
The biggest risk that I'm taking with this tattoo is its size.
I'm still shaking.
You're a little shaky, yeah.
Right off the bat, hour number 1, my canvas is starting to shake already. She's getting the trembles, and that's making me tremble.
Trying to think about it. Thinking about it is not relaxing about it.
Wanna roll back onto your back? Almost done with the line. Cool.
What I'm tattooing here is a Futakuchi Onna, which is a Japanese yokai. It is a woman with 2 mouths. It's a part of Japanese lore and legends.
That thing's insane.
This thing?
I think of myself as a tattooer that is putting myself in the shoes of a tattooer from that time and thinking about the art that they were looking at, and not somebody that is tattooing in a Japanese style, and that's a huge risk to take.
Like, damn, it's going back faster than I thought it would. It's a good thing. I knew it was gonna go back quick, but it's going by really quick.
Artists, you have 8 hours. There are 8 hours remaining.
I've only ever done like one color realism piece this big.
DJ and I have the same style, and he's really good at this.
This is different than any style of tattooing.
They call me the Tiger King at home. There's a lot that goes into this color realism. There's a design on the tigers. You really have to nail the fur so it looks almost petable. You have to hit all these textures.
It's hard to do like a realistic tattoo.
Yeah, because I mean, you're essentially painting it. Like, I don't treat this like a needle.
This tattoo is risky because it could go one of 2 ways. It could either be, wow, I never thought to think of realism like this, I'm obsessed with it. Or it could go, this isn't really realism and you didn't hit the challenge. I am not saving any energy for the swim home. This is my last swing to get me to the finale.
There are 4 hours left.
I did my research, and when it comes to surrealism, man, there is a ton of different styles inside of the category of surrealism. And I'm gonna do my neo-trad surrealism, because that's what I do best.
And my mom was like, listen, you gotta get a real job, and this is not a real job. Every day until my finale happened. When she saw thousands of people rooting for me, that's the day that she was like, this is serious.
Yeah.
Like,
I want the title. I need it for me. I need it for my family. I'm all in at this point.
Creepy Jason.
Creepy G.
Doing neo-trad.
Don't come over here acting like you're not doing a neo-trad tattoo. Gian does an amazing job of figuring out a way to stay in his comfort zone all the time. Okay, so let's go down the neo-trad checklist. Do you have leaves in yours?
Yes.
Do you have birds in yours?
Yes.
Do you have a lady head in yours?
Yes.
So you're doing like the quintessential neo-trad tattoo right now. Gian and I are different breeds of tattooer. I am an illustrator, and he just does what he's told. I always go the extra mile.
All right, keep it up, Creepy.
I'm trying to.
1 hour left, everyone.
Almost there.
We're very close.
Almost at my limit here.
You are comfortable, yeah?
Doing good.
I'm try to get you to fall asleep here.
I love how I connect to my canvases. It's so important to me, and it's so important to the tattoo process.
Like the hands of an angel.
When I sat down to design my Japanese tattoo, I just knew from my gut it had to be a white Japanese dragon. Dragons represent ferocity and their strength and their dominance and their perseverance.
After talking to you, you talked about kind of your struggles early on.
Lo and behold, she's been struggling from depression for years. So now my gut feeling of doing a Japanese dragon makes so much sense.
That could be a representation of that, and like I said, just kind of emerging and evolving, overcoming that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Coming out of the fog, coming out of the smoke.
When I'm tattooing, I see it as spiritual healing. That's part of my purpose.
I'm gonna rub this in, and I'm gonna put some cream on there and wrap you, okay? Breathe, Christine.
Artists, it's time to count it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Time's up. No more ink.
Stop, we're done.
Artists, you have 6 hours, and your time starts now.
Get these ready. To take any fine piece of art and turn this into a tattoo is so challenging. You have to really study that artist, get the vibe of the artist, and then put that in that tattoo. And that's what I'll be looking for.
I loved his style. All right, we gotta get tatted.
I'm ready. Do you like Dolly's work?
My dad has many Dolly reprints in the house.
Oh, yeah? I did go to an art high school and I did study fine art. So I do really, really want to show that I know what it is when it comes to art. For anybody that knows art, I feel like they know about Dolly. The things that I'm most worried about are the cubes. Getting all of these points to be really sharp and crisp. If one thing is off, I'm screwed.
Definitely almost just passed out.
Oh dear.
Sleepy. Not from the pain.
I'm taking a huge gamble here by not doing this tattoo in the style of the artist that I was given. I'm not hitting the challenge. I'm shitting a kitten here, man.
I find tattoos really relaxing.
Oh, you're crazy.
Artists, there are 4 hours left.
I can't believe one of the artists here is going to be eliminated.
Really?
Yeah.
This cubism piece is full of solid saturation and line work, and I have to simplify the design so much. I'm really having to pull myself back.
I just want to keep that muscle from twitching. Every time you touch it, it goes zing.
I know you're trying. Luckily, there's different line weights in Picasso.
Oh, that was a big one. Whoa, sorry.
When I was growing up, the teachers told me that I would never make it because I wanted to tattoo instead of going to an art college.
You're so talented, it's like annoying.
Luckily, my parents were so supportive, and despite all of that, they helped me get my first apprenticeship. And on top of everything, I have a Jewish background, and it's against the religion to even get tattoos.
Sorry, I'm so twitchy.
I know.
So you're into like weird stuff like that, like, you know, extraterrestrials and stuff? That's cool. Because, you know, it's on you forever. I don't know if you noticed that. Okay, just making sure. So here's a little fun fact. Although I'm a traditional tattoo artist, I was a fine artist back in my day.
Last time I was here, everyone called me a one-trick pony, but this time around, I'm gonna prove that I'm more well-rounded than they think.
I used to study in Rome every summer because my uncle is actually a famous painter in Italy. I could paint the out of this.
Two hours remaining. 2 hours left.
Oh, shit. I did not mean to do that.
My canvas is jumping. Like, literally jumping.
Hold it for a second.
The dot pattern is a pop art staple. If they're not uniform, then it's already a failure.
Oh, don't dance with me with this.
This ain't a Saturday party, man. You cannot be dancing like that, or we're not gonna be able to save this astronaut.
There is 1 hour left.
The biggest challenge about this design is that I gotta make this thing huge. If I make it tiny, I'm not gonna be able to fit all these little details in there.
You are killing it.
Yes, you are killing it, girl.
What? Thank you.
You're amazing. Katie's guy there. Look at him. Look at that guy. He's not having a good time.
Sorry, my leg moved.
Oh, you're doing really good.
I cannot believe that I'm trying a new technique with the hopes that it looks like a painting.
Oh, yeah.
I am a little worried about how much dark, heavy colors are in the tattoo because all of Goya's paintings are pretty dark and heavy.
You're doing really good.
I'm hoping the risk pays off.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. No more ink.
Woo! Literally up to the very last second.
That's so cool. That's one of the best tats I've ever seen in my life.
Thanks for sitting so well.
Ta-da!
Thanks, dude. That was
like
really
it?
cool. Yeah, man, I love it. It's awesome.
Better like it, bro. You're gonna have to keep it now forever.
Good luck. It's weird. I'm gonna need it.
With Japanese, from what I understand, it's all the same line weight.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna do a thin outline like throughout the whole thing.
Thank God I can choose the subject matter. That way I can work my magic a little bit, even if I'm not super familiar with the style.
I'm still mad that I could have been safe this whole time.
Yeah, from the first challenge in the gauntlet.
I don't want to go home today.
I don't either.
Artists, today, the 4 of you must face off to avoid elimination. You have 5 hours, and your time starts now.
I'm ready.
Today, there is so much pressure. We have 4 artists going head-to-head. Holly and Katie doing Ami-style traditional Japanese.
Make sure that the stencil is in a perfect spot.
Hell yeah.
And Chris and Bob doing my style, color realism.
I'm gonna be doing a poison dart frog on you today.
The challenges in color realism is really creating the dark darks and the light lights. That's gonna make the realistic tattoo look 3D. And if you don't, it's gonna fall flat and it ain't gonna look realistic.
I don't know if you like corgis, but this is my dog.
Oh, nice.
I've done that many color realism tattoos in my life.
Are these like 2 scars right here?
Yeah.
I'm panicking right now.
Let's look at the other thigh. Sorry.
Sorry for shaving all the patches on you, buddy, but I gotta find a good spot to put this thing.
Stressful when stuff isn't going the right way.
Dude, that outline is on point.
Yeah, man.
Thank you. I've taken a lot of risks so far in this competition, but I'm playing it safe this time. I'm gonna try and keep the inside petals pretty soft.
You do that, and you got it.
I just need to really get out of my head and get back into doing what I know works. And I know that I can do clean lines and I know I can saturate. My technical is gonna be top notch. I am not around this time.
Everybody, you have 3 hours left.
Wow, look at you. I'm stepping out of my comfort zone with this a little bit.
I'm feeling really good about this tattoo.
There's a really amazing symbolic meaning behind the frog.
Okay.
It's a fish in the beginning with gills, and then it develops lungs. And that's what we should thrive for, is to change constantly for the better.
That is a good omen to me. I want the judges to feel like I have grown since round 1 of the gauntlet.
Okay, guys, 1 hour left.
Do y'all like splitting color like that, Chris?
I switch up how I tattoo almost every tattoo. It's like you can figure something new out every time you tattoo, you know?
I put myself in this position because I didn't want a pity vote. It's one thing to earn your spot somewhere. It's a very different thing to just be given it because they feel bad for you. It's like getting a participation trophy. I don't want participation trophies. If I'm gonna earn something, let me earn it.
You did not pick a great reference photo. Half the frog is out of focus. And the color palette is so simple. It's just monochromatic too. So he's taking an easy route, and Bob is actually playing with color and undertones. And
Bob's playing it smart.
Color realism has a lot of things to do, and I bit off more than I can chew with all of this fur texture.
If I'm gonna go home today, at least I got to do a corgi.
This is the most important tattoo in my career.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. No more ink.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Feeling lucky.
This is a good tattoo.
Hell yeah. It's the best corgi I've done yet, right?
Exactly.